77755 FM 2757, Crandall, Texas. My husband and I, we purchased the land. We're one of the frontage of 2757 back in 2014. We had this dream, been saving since I graduated from high school, went to TCU, saved up all my money to be a landowner, to be a first-generation farmer. It was a dream that we both have had. Unfortunately, the land that we could afford had lost its ag exemption, and we knew that we had to work for the next 5 years to prove that we were agriculture to actually get that exemption. Had we known that this was coming or something, we would have never purchased this land. And because the land had lost its ag exemption, we immediately began spending our weekends, after work hours, holidays, improving it. There was an old dilapidated house that's right there at the end of County Road 257 that used to sit there, that had multiple people that you could tell that had lived in there, drug abusers, trash had built up. All of these things, we cleaned that up. Me and my husband, we cleaned it up. We paid somebody to haul off this most likely lead paint. We didn't burn it. We didn't do the things that we could have done on our own land. We paid for all that. We picked up all of that trash. We started working on the grasses. We started doing controlled burns. We started hand picking weeds. I mean, if you wouldn't believe that these hands, how many they could pick weeds, how many hours we spent out there. And most of the time, me being pregnant. I've had 2 kids since 2014, and so all this work has been me 8-9 months pregnant. We improved the fences. We cleaned trash out of Mustang Creek. We hand cleared underbrush, trees. We made the land manageable and useful, which you couldn't even get to our back pasture unless you went through our neighbor's land. My point in all this is that we worked extremely hard to improve this land, and we wouldn't have been able to do it without all of our neighbors, the Beechams, the Kellys, Kelly Crawford, the Bakers, the Andrews, the Orrs. Every one of them took us in and have taught us how to improve our grasses, how to maintain our cattle, and what community and the country is all about. For the past 4 years, we've paid a very large amount of taxes because we knew after 5 years, which will be next year, that we would be able to apply for ag exemption. Currently, we are listed as residential acreage. We own 34 acres. And I'm not sure if we'll even be able to get an ag exemption now with all of this. We didn't receive a notification, I'm sure because we're a fairly newer home in the area, much less one of these agreements that I hear y'all talking about. Even if I did get an agreement, even with the 45-year agreement, I'd still be working this land. I'm only 30 years old. So a 45-year agreement, I'd still be out there. I can guarantee you that. And we hope to pass it down to my 2 sons. With the addition of city taxes, I mean, we're crunching numbers right now of how we're even going to afford this. I have a 2-year-old son and a newborn son that I left tonight to come and talk to you guys about this. I work this hard to teach my kids what hard work is all about. How do I explain to them that is still out of my dreams? How do I teach them to trust government officials when I don't even trust you guys? How do I teach them that hard work pays off when it hasn't for me or my husband? How do I explain to my neighbors who have spent their time, money, and sweat to help us that we have to sell and move? I understand the importance of money. I know that I go to work every day because of money. Money is what makes this world today go around. And that Mesquite is focusing on Mesquite for y'all's growth, and I get that. I'm focusing on my family, and I just can't let you come and take this land without hearing my story and knowing the importance it is to me and to my kids and what all we've done. So I thank you for your time, and thank you for having these hearings.
I appreciate you very much. Thank you for that.
Mayor?
Yes, sir.
I mean, and I don't know which exact track she's talking about. Ma'am, I'm not trying to be